So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, now Breeze. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Derwin James, the all-pro safety, is a rookie there to knock it away. Starters for the NFC across the O-line. It's Tyron Smith of Dallas at left tackle. Brandon Brooks of the Eagles at left guard. You got Alex Mack, the center of the Falcons. Another Cowboy, Zach Martin at right guard. And then Teron Armstead of the Saints holding down the right side. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. It's caught. Jones. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination. Though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for the touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 49 yards. And the NFC has taken the early lead. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know, though, that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics. That was crazy, even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl, offense. Let's go.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Yeah, he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking with those big.
And he cannot get rid of it. The NFC getting in there for the sack. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here comes Cohen. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Derwin James, who had a sensational rookie season in L.A., he makes the tackle. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Throwing now is Breeze. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. NFC South to NFC South. Breeze to Julio Jones for a 1st down. Well, he was so good throwing the football on 3rd down during the regular season. Why wouldn't it carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes that's just who you are, right? If you're good at something, as you said, during the regular season, so what if it's with a bunch of guys you're unfamiliar with? It's 3rd down. He finds a way to convert.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And now running right through it. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Von Miller, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
We call that sack.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 4th down, here's Aldrick Rosas for the NFC field goal try. This from 25 yards out. And the kick by Rosas is good. And the lead moves to 10-0.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Charles, this the 2019 Pro Bowl. The AFC's won both games that have been played here in Orlando since they moved it here. Both have been competitive, 20-13 2 seasons ago, and the last year in 2018 it was 24-23 the final.
Yeah, and 2 years ago, Travis Kelce, Lorenzo Alexander were the game MVPs, offense and defense respectively. And then last year, Delaney Walker of the Titans, their tight end, he won it on offense, and Von Miller of the Broncos won it on defense.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. On the return is Cohen. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Breeze now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Complete to Adam Thielen. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his 3rd Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Todd Gurley, as time expires in the 1st half. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will take us to the end of the first and abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. When you think about the history of this Pro Bowl game, there was an all-star game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right. And that game was played out in L.A. in the same stadium where the L.A. Rams currently play. And back then they split it into conferences, the American Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game, quarterback Otto Graham. Nickname, Automatic.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's 2nd down. Well, we've talked about this game being hosted here in Orlando, and you and I are quite familiar with this place, especially you. You live, what, 20, 25 minutes from here?
Yeah, not bad at all, right? An easy trip to come right to the studios.
Well, the NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. Aaron Donald with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 49 yards. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the fourth. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Pushing tacklers aside, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Mountain.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's a give to Barkley. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll roll him out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.